whatever you learn as a child, it's gonna always stick with you. But as you get older, not going against, but I'm just saying like just a real life thing. Like it comes to a point where we all get older, and it's like, boom. So we know what we know, and then we get introduced to all this other stuff. So it's like in the middle, we got this decision where we gonna stick with what we know, or we gonna go to like all this other stuff.
Prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it.
Yo.
Yo. I'm Briah. Welcome to another episode of Be For Real, the podcast, where we have cultured conversations with substance. We have a familiar face today.
Oh, Donshay.
Yo.
You know the name. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired, y'all.
I'm tired too.
It's gonna look like I'm tired this episode. Cause that's what it is. You finna get what you. Never mind.
Wait, what were you gonna say?
I meant to say you gonna get what I give. I think that's a saying.
I don't know if it's a saying, but
Or you something I don't know, something like that.
no, I think the saying. I think you get what you give.
Get what you give. Yeah, that's what.
That's the saying.
I was trying to put my own little twist to it, but it didn't work out.
Why you change your shirt?
Why did I change my shirt? Cause we not finna wear the same shirt.
What's wrong with wearing the same shirt?
Nothing.
Free
Just
thug.
not wearing the same shirt.
Free thug, man.
Free that boy.
Free thug, man.
That album could have been better though. Not gonna cap.
We're not even. That ain't even what mattered, man.
Not even gonna cap.
It's about freeing that man.
No. I know. I'm just speaking on. Cause that, bro, you know that's one of my favorite artists.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Album could have been
I
a
don't know,
lot
man.
better.
I don't know. Like you could just tell, like he's a good dude. He just like deserves so
love
much
Young Thug,
more
bro.
loyalty.
Bruh, he got so much wisdom, and like he's just a figure that you can look up to, bro.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. When I was younger, I was always the one out of everybody, whatever group I was in, friend group, whatever family. I was the only one listening to him, and everybody be like, "Man, you weird for listening to him." Because around that time, he was wearing like dresses and stuff. He was painting his nails and stuff. And I ain't look at it as like him being gay, but I looked at it as him being himself and doing what he want to do and not caring what nobody think. And that kind of shadowed on me, you know what I'm saying? Because like you're not supposed to care what nobody think. You're supposed to do what you want to do.
You're not.
As long as you know who you are and you know what I'm saying? You know your true self, how you roll, whatever the case is, bro. So
Yeah.
I love Young Thug, man. Free, man.
Yeah. So just speaking of Thug, right? And I just said like he deserves so much more loyalty than what he's gotten.
Yeah.
Now I don't know the case or what, but like just from the outside looking in, it looks like he deserves so much more loyalty than he's gotten. And the question I ask now is like this generation we live in, I'm gonna ask you this. Rank these three things in order from most important to least important. Not gonna say least important because they're all important, but rank love, loyalty, and respect. Because these are things that this generation does not really like.
I'm gonna do loyalty.
Oof.
Loyalty, respect, then love. And the reason why I put love last is because you can't, like, you can respect how do I say this? Okay, you can respect somebody and love them at the same time, but if the respect isn't there, love will be shadowed. You know what I'm saying? In a sense where like you're not gonna be really able to like feel the love if somebody not respecting you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I put respect in front of that. Loyalty, I don't even gotta explain loyalty. Loyalty gotta be number one, bro. Like that's most important because really without loyalty ain't none of that. It ain't no respect or love.
See, well, okay. I'll answer the question too. I'm gonna go respect, loyalty, and love. And I put loyalty second because nobody's obligated to do anything. Whether you love me or not, you're not obligated to be loyal to me. And I don't expect anybody to be loyal to me. I don't expect it. That's just people. That's just general. I don't expect it. Whether you love me or not. It's people that say they love me that hurt my soul. It's people that say they were loyal to me that hurt my soul. But there are people that respect you that will be loyal to you.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
And I put love last because I just think like is stronger than love.
You said like it's stronger than love?
Like is stronger than love.
What you mean by that?
Because like think about a relationship for instance. When you like somebody, like you're gonna do everything in your power to like please them, to like make them happy. You're gonna do everything in your power. But when you love somebody, it's like sometimes people have the mindset of like
an obligation.
Yeah, like I love you, you love me. Like if I do this, like we love each other above all else. But when you like somebody, you do everything to please them. You're not gonna do anything wrong. Think about a relationship in the honeymoon phase when you actually you like somebody, like you're not gonna do anything to mess it up.
I agree, but I disagree.
Why do you disagree?
I don't know, man, because it's like you can't really, like, I'm guessing you saying that based off because your past relationships?
I'm just saying, I'm not even saying, just my experiences in general and just seeing other relationships, like how they've panned out. Like, I just don't expect love or loyalty from anybody.
I don't expect that from nobody either. But when you get it, it's a different feeling.
But my problem with love and loyalty is you never know if it's real.
Yeah.
It could be for a moment, for somebody trying to get something from you.
I don't know.
Loyalty and love is dangerous.
I see it through. Not every time. I ain't saying I can see through people, but bro, you know it, bro. You could nowadays, man.
I don't know. People flip, man.
I think because I've been so isolated for a certain amount of time, where I'm actually able to evaluate people and see things through, and know our history, bro. Like if somebody say you mess with me, well, you don't mess with me for real, man. We just know each other from, you know what I'm saying, school or whatever the case is, basketball, like, whatever. You don't know me for real, man. So don't say you mess with me this way, knowing both of us know, you know what I'm saying, we don't even go like that. So, I don't know. I learned to see things through. Not saying I get it on point all the time, but, nah, man.
So, with the generation we live in and those three pillars not really being as sacred and as valued as it should be, how have you been able to navigate through this generation?
Well, first, let me just put my thought on this. This generation sucks. Man, this generation sucks, man. We could have done a lot better, bro. I think what really messed it up is like this whole, social media thing and phones and the technology, and that really took a toll on it because it's all like a facade, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be somebody else. Everybody want to look at somebody else's success, and I don't know. It's just fake, man. So how I navigate throughout this generation, I just be myself, and I lean on what I grew up being taught. You know what I'm saying? Like morals. A lot of people don't got morals nowadays.
Nope. Absent.
I always lean back on my morals and what I was taught growing up and what I seen growing up, and that's like family, love. Shoot, yeah, family, love. That's all I knew. Like growing up, mommy, bro, like that's all she
Yeah.
put in our heads,
Yeah.
bro. Family, love. That's all we was around.
Mm.
Obviously, we played sports too, but shoot, just handle business, family, and love, bro. That's
Yeah. Even the neighborhood that we grew up in, like even now to this day, we're all like, we may not be like talk to each other every day or whatever, but I'm glad we had the childhood we had.
yeah.
And I think that has grounded us in being able to navigate through this generation. Like I say it all the time, like I've always said it, I'm nothing like this generation. I just live in it. And I think how, I was brought up and how I've carried myself throughout my life. People sometimes, I don't know, people get offended by that or intimidated, and they think, oh, well, she thinks she's better
Bro,
than
crazy. Go ahead.
she thinks she's better than us, or she's cocky, she's arrogant, or she's mean. But it's like, if you know me, and you know how I grew up and where I come from and my family, you know I'm none of those things.
Yeah.
And so, like you said, remaining true to yourself, like, that's just what it is. Like, and if you view me that way, then that's your own battle. You got to fight with yourself. But I know who I am, and that's how I've been able to navigate through this generation.
Yeah. I think I have officially mastered, because obviously at some point we all had like a point of our life where we considered what somebody thought about us.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
Still now to this
you're
day
not, bruh.
sometimes.
Not saying you're not human if you didn't think that, but bro, like you've had thoughts of you like, damn, bro, what this person think of me, or this and that, whatever. What I'm saying is, I think I have officially mastered of not giving.
I think, bro,
somebody got to think about me, man.
I was watching something yesterday. I was watching another podcast. I forget who it was, but they said the greatest freedom in the world is not giving a
It really is though.
That's the greatest freedom. It really is.
It's like a weight off your shoulder or something. Like, just don't care, bro.
Nah, I don't care.
And it really though, really realistically, it's hard to like explain it for real. It's kind of like a feeling. It's really just like a feeling where you just don't care, bro.
Yeah.
You don't care at all.
But I think caring so much has come from social media. And the comparison, like comparison is the thief of joy, but comparing your life to other people and, oh, they have this, what are they going to think about me because I don't have, or like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think that's where that has come from, and it's sad. And to think about, like, this generation is going to be our future doctors, our future lawyers, our future teachers, our future whatever. We're in trouble.
Yeah, we in trouble, but I don't want to say we. I hate to say that because it's like, at the end of the day, we all we got. So it has to come to a point, bro. Like, it's a workforce, but we gotta like make it all come together. Like,
blind can't lead the blind, man.
No, you're right, but I'm saying like that's what's gonna make it a battlefield, because it's like, man, at some point we all gotta combine together and work as a unit. And you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm trying to say?
I get you, but it's like,
you know how it is now. Everything just so divided. People don't like other people. People think they're better than everybody else.
My thing is,
the day that we come together and actually build a foundation.
Yep.
We got great doctors. We got great clothing designers. We got everybody want to see everybody win, uplift each other.
I don't know about that. That's another conversation for another day.
Now listen, I'm saying, like, just say we have this great system where everybody just uplifting each other. Everybody got they dream jobs. Everybody putting each other on. Like, bruh, it would be a great system to have, man. But it's a workforce, because you know.
How do we do that though? Because everybody, like the internet, man, everybody's so jealous and envious of everybody else. Like, how do we do that? And everybody's so stuck in their own like ways, in their own world and mind, and it's like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't see it happening, and that's the problem with black people.
I don't see it happening anytime soon. But I'm just saying, if that was the case, everything would be a lot more
I agree.
better.
I agree, and I think you got like certain groups of people that are like that, and then you got this other group of people that ain't really like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be jealous and I'm gonna be envious. Then you got this group of people that's like, let's go. I
Yeah.
want to see you do it.
Yeah. And feeding on that, it'd be in that case too. Them envious people and people who be hating, go ahead and stay over there, bro.
But watch this.
We could have this section over it. I'd rather have a ratio of everybody who wants to see each other win than everybody who over there just doing all that hating. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stay over there. We got a better ratio over here. Build a great community. Build a great, you know what I'm saying, unit, and we can all work.
Yeah.
Cause we gonna outweigh them by winning.
That's a fact.
That's how I look at it, man. Y'all stop hating, man, for real, bro. That junk get on my nerves, bro. I laughing for real, man.
Get up under your skin.
It don't get up under my skin, but it's like, why you
gears.
like that, man? It made me want to grind even harder when somebody, when I feel like somebody hating on me, whatever. It just made me want to go harder, bro. It made me want to go harder.
Yeah, man. But you know, that's why I think, you know, how we grew up really like, I think how we grew up, like, I think how we think and how we go about things and how we deal with people has really made me value how we grew up. We weren't raised on hate. We weren't raised on jealousy, envy. Like, we weren't raised on that.
Whatever you learn as a child, it's gonna always stick with you. But as you get older, not going against, but I'm just saying, like, just a real life thing. Like, it comes to a point where we all get older, and it's like, boom. So we know what we know, and then we get introduced to all this other stuff. So it's like in the middle, we got this decision where we gonna stick with what we know, or we gonna go to like all this other stuff and partridge and stuff.
You got the world, and you got the influences of the world, and I think you go outside every day, and you have there's a chance of getting influenced. And Nipsey Hussle, he said it all the time. Would you rather be at peace with the world and at war with yourself, or at war with yourself and at peace with the world? I'm going to stick to what I know.
I'd rather be at peace with myself.
I'm going to stick with what I know. And I think, not to get religious again or anything, but I think God placed all of these influences and evil in the world to give us all a choice. What would you rather do?
Mm-hmm. I'm a firm believer on that too, man. Choice is everything.
Yep. And we all got one. And that's going to be the difference in your destiny and your fall.
Yeah.
I think. So.
Yeah, choice is everything.
This generation really got to, like, get it together.
Tighten up, boy.
Get it together. Because.
I got a question. If you could, which era you wish you would have grew up in?
Ooh.
You want to go first?
You could go first.
I'll go first because you're taking too long. I wish I grew up in like the 70s or 80s. Only because it was a lot more. I'm into fashion, so a lot more fashion, a lot more like the, you know what I'm saying, the drip. But nah, for real, like I feel like it was more genuine love back then, and more of a genuine vibes, more genuine fun. Just everything was more genuine back then, and just authentic.
Yeah.
Authentic, regular happiness. Like, it was just regular. Everything was regular. Everything so calm, you know what I'm saying? So I wish I grew up in that era. Sure.
That's a great answer. 'Cause I think just from, like, clothing and even the music, different. Music is, but as crazy as this sounds, and we may be talking about this generation right now, like, I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change what generation I grew up in. And I say that because I feel like this is the generation I was called to be in. Meaning,
Make a difference.
I think like people tell me this all the time, and I'm like, I just laugh at it. But like as I go about my life and I think about how I am in my mind and how it works and things like that, people always say like, you're the leader. You're a leader of this generation.
Yeah.
And as I continue to go day by day, I believe that.
I feel that. But what you feel like you got to do to put that on the big screen for these people? Like, bro, like this is how just saying how things should go, or try to influence people. Like, what's
Continue
what's
to
your
do what
plan?
I'm doing, and whether y'all see it now or not, I'm gonna continue to do it. If y'all hear it or not right now, I'm gonna continue to do
I feel that.
And you're gonna say, "Oh, Briah been on that."
Yeah,
I had a friend text me, my sister. I had a friend text me a few weeks ago, and I think I told you. I don't know if I got the message still. I don't got it no more, but she said something like, I love what you and Shay are doing. I feel like I could learn a lot from you guys. Said something along those lines.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some people know.
Yeah. Everybody watching now. For sure.
I hope so.
Everybody watching.
And I ain't even gonna get into that yet. But yeah, I wouldn't change what generation I grew up in, because I don't know. I think this generation provides me with the uniqueness about myself, because everybody's not like me.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Everybody's
I like
not
that answer. That question was just like a popular type.
Nah, some people,
Opinionated
but
type
no,
thing.
like asking that question, a lot of people would say another generation.
Yeah. I like this generation too. It's cool.
It's cool, but
It's cool because
it's
I
also
do-
corrupt too.
It's cool because I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I don't be in nobody.
Even you're a leader of this generation. Kobe standing behind the camera. He's a leader of this generation. I think again, man, going back to how we grew up, us three, we all grew up together.
Yeah. Facts.
We all grew up together, and how we were raised, bro. I think that's
Dog, it was like
part of who
13
we are.
people in that.
okay.
Maybe 14.
The house was big though. Don't.
No, nah, I'm not. Come on.
God, bro. Some people be like, oh, it was.
Nah.
People be like, oh, it was 13 of us.
Who
in
cares?
two
Who
bed-"
cares?
Not saying, but like
cares
that
how big-
wasn't.
how
I'm
big
just
a
trying
small
to
house
paint
is?
the reality like that
Nigga,
was.
we had 13, 14 people in there.
Yeah,
And
you're
all we did was we had our days where we'll fight. We had our days where we'll have fun. Everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro. That's what we got built on, bro. To love our family and be. It's raining. I thought these walls were crashing. Y'all hear that?
That's the AC. Oh.
Man, you don't hear that, man?
Yeah, and then it's raining.
I thought that was over for us. I thought them folks was coming. Y'all niggas don't hear that?
Yes.
I know, I'm just saying, I thought y'all niggas ain't hear this. Yeah, man.
What was your favorite childhood show? Whether it be Nickelodeon, Disney Channel. Cause like them Jones don't exist no more. Like,
That's So Raven.
That's
So Raven. That's So Raven or Proud Family. Yeah. And I don't know, I say those because I can relate to it more. You know what I'm saying?
Like
how
more
they
real life.
how they spoke, the type of clothes they wore, like how do I say it? Like, I guess like it had like a black community. It had like a black community environment to it. So I gravitated towards it as soon as I seen it. Especially how they spoke. Like Proud Family, they was so raw. Like they were just raw with how they spoke. Like they spoke like, I don't know, they just spoke.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think my favorite TV show as a kid. People gonna be like, she ain't had no business watching that. Boondocks.
Boondocks
I seen
was lit.
so much of myself in Riley.
Boondocks was lit.
I wasn't bad, but like, see myself.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with kids watching shows like that.
But no, but like shows like that, bro, like speak that real like
They do.
even stuff that's going on now today, like
Bro, when I have kids, bro.
we're watching the Boondocks.
Excuse me. When I have kids, my kids are gonna, not saying it's the best thing, but that's just my decision as a parent. They're gonna listen to, not gonna enforce it on them, but they're gonna be able to listen to music with curse words. They're gonna be able to watch shows that have like a deep meaning to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'd rather them see it young, where they used to it, than when they get out older in the real world, you know what I'm saying?
I've seen this
they
already.
used to it.
Yeah.
They used to it, bro. Like, it ain't nothing new compared to most kids who parents keep them away from it at a young age. They get older. You know what I'm saying? They act a fool. They act a fool.
That's
bro.
That's like the preacher's kid. The preacher's kid be the worst kid.
They act a fool, bro, because they ain't never seen it before.
Yeah. And people like, what's crazy is people shun shows like the Boondocks, and they glorify shows like SpongeBob. SpongeBob is the worst of the worst.
SpongeBob cool.
If you pay attention, SpongeBob is the worst.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen some little stuff
The
like
worst. No, like if you really pay, SpongeBob is. Nah, I'll still watch it, but like SpongeBob's the worst. That's one show my kids won't watch. Well, if I have kids.
You know what's crazy that I realized, what shows are doing now, like these new Disney shows, and how do I say this? This is what I realized what they're doing. So now these shows are kind of like, now I'm gonna say this first. Not saying nothing is wrong with being, gay or whatever. Not saying that at all. But what these shows are doing, they're showing these kids, like these young kids who are watching these shows, that it is perfect. Not saying it's not okay, but like for a kid to know this at a young age, bro, you should not be putting this on the screen for no kid that having a transgender or having these rainbows and stuff. I don't even know how to explain it, but y'all haven't been seeing these new shows where they're actually showing all these like these gay characters and.
I say you can't say that because of what you just said. You said you would show your kids the Boondocks because that's the reality, right? Well,
yeah.
The world is also shifting into the direction where it's becoming more normalized for somebody to be transgender.
That shouldn't be normal though, bro. To show a kid though.
If it's normal to show a kid the Boondocks, it's gonna be normal to show the kid all sides of things as well. So you gonna normalize.
I disagree on that, man.
The Boondocks, then
my kid ain't watching that.
Because of what?
Because of what?
Because of what?
Bro, you not. A kid should not be on that.
But why shouldn't a kid watch it?
That's different, bro. That's different, bro.
Because you would not want your kid to turn out that way, correct?
Not really.
So why not let him watch it?
What do you mean? I just don't want my kid to watch that.
For what reason?
Because it's not okay for a kid to see that side of.
A kid to see the Boondocks and how they shoot and kill?
I'd rather that than that.
Because you don't want your kid to come out gay.
Not really, bro.
That's initially what that is.
How you gonna say how you gonna say that's my reason? Huh? I wouldn't mind if my kids was gay, but I'm saying that's not the reason why.
You would inherently not show them the influence because you wouldn't want that to happen. You wouldn't mind if it happened, but you wouldn't put them in a position where it would compromise them and make them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's just me, bro. That's me. I don't want my kid watching that shit at all. That's me. I just don't think a kid should be showing that. Especially the fact that it's a show, and a wider range of kids are gonna watch that, bro. You putting that on kids, bro? Come on, man. That's crazy.
I get it, but then I get it and I agree. But at the same time, it's like kids are gonna go out in the world and they're gonna get influenced anyways. Whether it's a TV show, whether you put it in front of them, or whether you don't. They're going to get influenced anyways. My whole thing is, it's about how you raise your kids.
Exactly. I agree.
And the influencers are out in the world, but will they be influenced? And I think that comes from how you raise them. Are they easily influenced or are they not? Do they have a mind of their own? Are they followers of themselves or not? And so I think at the end of the day, a kid, whether you put it in front of their face or whether you don't, they still should have the choice of their own. If they want to be gay, go be gay. You're still my child. I love you. That's not going to change anything. If you're not going to be gay, cool too. So I don't really think it matters if you put it in front of them or not. They're still going to see it.